Guys, how's it going? It's Mr. McGriff here. Hey, listen, I have a really quick social studies lesson for you. And so today's focus is going to be breaking down this question, all right, and then putting it back together at the end. And so the question for today is, how does our culture, our geography, and our economy define our community or even the world? All right, and so I want to take a closer look into those three sections: culture, geography, and economy. All right, so let's take a look at culture. Okay, culture says that we are all different and come from different places and are used to different things, such as clothes, homes, and food, etc. All right, so if you would take a look at the poster or at this picture that we have here, okay, you might even see that all of these kids are on here, right? But they seem to be in different places, maybe around the world. All right, it says many cultures in one world, right? So, we're all from different places and we're used to different things. Okay, more so, we're used to, like I said, your home lives might be different. Okay, you might be used to different things on your birthdays. Okay, some cultures have certain type of are accustomed to certain things on birthdays, things of that nature. All right, so let's take a look at geography. Okay, let's take a look at geography. All right, so depending on where in the world you live, determines what you're used to seeing. Okay, so if you would take a look down at the bottom picture down here, it looks like kind of like a one road way, one I guess yeah 2-lane road on a long stretch here. Okay, this kind of looks more like what we are accustomed to right around here at Wingate. Okay, and so, but if you look at the top picture, then that looks more like what you might see if you ride into uptown Charlotte, right? But then some places, if you look at the four pictures above, some kids might be accustomed to seeing things like the mountains, okay, or water with beautiful scenery, okay, or this might be you might see types of places in Thailand, okay, or in China, or maybe even Australia or Africa. Okay, you're used to seeing animals, so just depending on your geography, where in the world do you live determines what you're used to seeing and what you're used to being around as well. All right, and then we have lastly economic, all right, or economy. Okay, and so if you look on the left, we have what we call is the producer. And the producers work in factories. All right, whether that's it might be a shoe factory, or it can be a clothing factory, all right, or it might even be a food factory, okay, like a Tyson's chicken plant or something like that, okay. But they produce, they make the good, and then they sell it, all right, to the consumer, okay, which are the three people on the right side. And so the consumer are the individuals like you and I, okay, that we buy these things, okay? We go out and buy shoes, or we go out and buy clothes, or we go out and buy, Bath and Body Works or whatever. So we spend the money, or we pay the money to the producers, and the producers take that money and they go buy more material to continue to make it. All right, so it says that economics is explained as goods that are produced in factories and sold for money, clothes, shoes, games, etc. The buyers are called, which are you and I, okay, are called the consumers. The factories will use the money to buy more products to keep in supply when the customers demand. So, for an example, okay, if the new PS5 comes out, okay, if they sell out, they're not just going to sell out and say, oh, well, we sold out, there aren't any more. No, the producer is going to say, we need to get some more materials so that we can make some more, because people are demanding more PlayStations. Okay, so they're going to make sure that they have the materials to produce that product that we, the consumers, want to buy. All right, and so now that brings us to the end. And so the question that I want to ask you now is: so how does all of this apply to our community or even our world? All right. So if you look at the last statement, it says we come together and bring all cultures together as one to function in our own cultures, but learning one another along the way. All right. So when I want to when we I want to think about the third grade team as a grade level. All right. And so when you think about the third grade team as a grade level, right? We have people from all over. Okay. We have people from all over. We have people from Dominica. We have people from Buffalo, New York. Okay, we have people from Georgia. We have people from in the United States, from out of the United States. Okay, we have some families from Mexico. All right, different things of that nature. So when you think about all of the different cultures that we have, just something in as small as our third grade pod, okay, we all work together. Okay, we learn each other's cultures. Okay, we learn the differences, the likes, the dislikes. Okay, the things that you're accustomed to, maybe the things that I'm accustomed to, right? So, but we use all of those things to work together, to work as what we know to be our world, our community. Okay, our world and our community. Okay, because even though we live in Charlotte or in Union County, right? Okay, or in Wingate or wherever, right? Even if you were to take a trip to, let's say, Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, where you might meet people from all over, we still know how to communicate and to get along with others, individuals, right? You may go to New York, it might be different, okay, but we still know how to cooperate and to get along as individuals. So all of these things play a part in what we know as our community and even as big as our world. All right, so guys, like I said, I hope that you were able to take something from this lesson. Remember, as always, we miss you guys. Hope to see you guys soon. All right, and as always, if you have questions, feel free to contact us. All right, thanks. Hope to talk to you guys.